Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Kenshi Arena Tournament in honor of our noble Lord Koko. Today we are celebrating the momentous occasion. Our noble Lord's many estates now house over 20,000 slaves working on his many hashish farms. In his endless wisdom, our noble Lord gave 16 of his slaves a chance to fight for their freedom. Now, bow to your lord, for he is watching. 16 slaves fighting man versus a man until in the end, only one remains. Who will it be? Let's meet the fighters. First, we have Carl. Carl, a Greenlander male who is fighting with a falling sun and guardless katana and sporting blackened chainmail, samurai cloth pants, plated long boots, black plaid jacket, and a visored helm. Against him is Hisoto, a Shek who is wielding a topper and guardless katana and sporting blackened chainmail, samurai cloth pants, samurai boots, black plaid jacket, and crab helmet. Next, we have Agamemnon, another Shek who is fighting with a falling sun and short cleaver, and sporting blackened chainmail, samurai cloth pants, samurai boots, white plaid jacket, and crab helmet. Against him is Testo Iron, an ex-Riot controller from the United Cities. He is fighting with ringed saber and spiked club, and sporting chainmail, plated drifter's leather pants, plated long boots, plaid jacket, and police helmet. Next we have Cadiz, a Western Hiver soldier drone, fighting with a long sword and sporting black and chain hive shirt, plated drifter's leather pants, and plaid jacket. Against him is Haramoto, an exiled United Cities warrior. He is fighting with a guardless katana, wakizashi, and sporting leather turtleneck, samurai cloth pants, samurai boots, samurai armor, and samurai helmet. Next we have Crazy Cannibal, Banana the Man-Eater, who is fighting with a horse chopper and katana and sporting only rag loincloth. Against him is Nobody, who is a Western Hive Prince, fighting with an Odachi and sporting leather hive vest, cargo pants with sneaky chain, assassin's rags, and police helmet. On the other side of the bracket, we have Skittles, a Scorchlander man who fights to buy hashish for his family. He is fighting unarmed and is sporting chain shirt, samurai cloth pants, drifter's boots, and ninja rags, and in the end, a crab helmet as well. Versus him is Spoke, who has been hated by the Holy Nation and the United Cities alike, and is now fighting with combat cleaver and wakizashi, and sporting blackened chainmail, drifter's leather pants, drifter's boots, black plaid jacket, and fog mask. Next, we have Dragonis, a Shek man fighting with a foreign saber and wakizashi, and sporting blackened chainmail, plated drifter's leather pants, plated long boots, and black plaid jacket, and in the end, a visored helmet. Versus him is another Shek, this time a female, Nani, a fierce Shek woman banished from their kingdom for chopping off legs of a noble. She's fighting with a Naginata katana, wakizashi, and sporting black and chain shirt, cargo pants with a sneaky chain, drifter's boots, mercenary plate, and samurai helmet. Next, we have Mushi the Seventh. He is a Hive worker drone who is here to prove himself to be the strongest fighter of the Western Hive or die horribly. He's fighting with an Udachi and wakizashi, and sporting leather high vest, samurai cloth pants, samurai armor, and bucket zukin. Versus him fights Toasted, who has been tortured by the Holy Nation because of her gender. She's fighting with Naginata and wakizashi, and sporting blackened chainmail, samurai cloth pants, plated long boots, ninja rags, and fog mask. The last pair of combatants, we have Kojiro Fuma, a big Shek who loves to fight everything, no matter if it walks on 2 or 4 legs. He fights with a hunting saber and short cleaver, and sporting blackened chainmail, samurai leg plates, plated long boots, unholy chest plate, and flared helmet. Last but not the least, we have Oda, a Greenlander man who needs cats to travel to the Great Desert in search for a rumored group of noble Ronin. he fights with a combat cleaver and short cleaver, and sporting leather turtleneck, plated drifter's leather pants, drifter's boots, plate jacket, and bucket zukin. That is all of the 16 companions that are going to be fighting over here. And let's go to the rules. This is a round of 16. Whoever wins the fight moves on to the quarterfinals. Winners, let's say between Carl and Hisoto, will be facing Agamemnon or Test of Iron, and so on, onto the bracket. Whoever wins quarterfinal matches move to the semifinals. All of those fights, including semifinals, are best of one. Whoever wins, wins. And of course the semifinal winners will then meet in the grand final, which will be best of 3 fights. So, the winner gets their freedom, and everyone, all 16 of you participating in this event, get an extra prize. Contact our honorable Lord Koko after the final showdown. Contact him on Discord, and you'll receive a Steam key for a random game. Now, let the fighting begin. Our first fight here is between Carl, who is fighting with Falling Sun and Guardless Katana, and Hisoto, a Shag, who is fighting with Topper and Guardless Katana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Carl goes in for a strike. Will Hisoto block in time? Not quite. He tried, but not quite. But he strikes again with his Topper right away. Hisoto has been hit to the left arm, and Carl took damage to the left arm, and Hisoto took damage to stomach and his left arm now. So both of them left arms, but Carl with another hit to Hisoto's leg. Ooh, Hisoto gets a good strike, but Carl dodges the second attack. Very good, Carl. And Carl gets a hit. Hisoto rolls away. His stomach is not doing that good. He's trying to attack, but Carl is blocking. And so is Hisoto. Ooh, Carl with another good hit. This time I believe to the chest of Hisoto. Hisoto's getting back up again and trying to counterattack on Carl. He's getting some good smacks in there, but everything is blocked. Now Carl takes damage. Carl takes damage 3 times in a row to his chest, and with a big hit on Hisoto, who is rolling back up, blocking. Very good job. Both of them are very good at blocking, I gotta admit. But Carl gets hit to the head there with a big swing, but Hisoto blocks. And Carl gets hit again to his chest. Ooh, his chest is not doing that good. His attacks are blocked. Ooh, not this one though. He hit Hisoto in his stomach, I believe, once again. But Hisoto with 2 big hits. Another hit to Hisoto's stomach. Another hit. And Carl's chest is not doing that peachy. Let's see who's gonna be the first to drop out of the tournament. And Hisoto's stomach is really not in a good position. And Carl is still holding quite well. Those big hits with that big old sword of his are doing just really good. He just hit Hisoto into the chest, and Hisoto's getting back up again with a counterattack. But he missed that one. Everything is now getting blocked. Carl with a solid hit again, I think, to Hisoto's arm, and again to Hisoto's arm. And Hisoto strikes again. I think he hit him in the stomach. Ooh, big hit by Carl to Hisoto's stomach. Can he get the killing blow? Probably just 1 or 2 more. Oh, good job, Hisoto. Goes down, and Carl is the winner of the first round. Good job, Carl. You deserve it, buddy. Our second match of the day, we have Agamemnon over here, who is fighting with a Falling Sun and a Short Cleaver, versus Test of Iron, who is fighting with Ringed Saber and Spike Club. Let the fight begin, gentlemen. Agamemnon rushes in there. Carl, who forgot that he's not fighting anymore, also rushes in there. Agamemnon with a big swing, but Test of Iron managed to block it, and now he strikes back. Good hit to Agamemnon's left leg, but Agamemnon got a hit to Carl's head and chest now. Get back in there, and when I said Carl, I meant Test of Iron. Get back in there, Test of Iron. You can do this, buddy. Ooh, very nice hit, but Agamemnon hits again. to stomach. So far, Agamemnon took damage to stomach, left arm, and left leg. And Test of Iron getting more hits. Test of Iron is also getting hit quite badly himself. The damage is spread around though, so it's not too bad. But looks like Agamemnon is doing pretty good over here. Test of Iron did hit him again, but again, the damage is just being spread all over both of them combatants. But it looks like Agamemnon does have the edge because he hit him in the stomach. But Test of Iron strikes again, also hits him in the stomach. The bleed rate is not too bad. In fact, Test of Iron seems to be bleeding a lot more. And he's getting a lot of damage to his stomach. That's not very good for him right now. He tries with his ringed saber, but it looks like Agamemnon he's just got this with his huge sword and his huge presence. Test of Iron, very good hit. Very nice. Another hit to Agamemnon's stomach. Could he do it? That was a hit to the chest. Very nice counterattacks by Test of Iron. He is doing great right now. Blocking Agamemnon's hits and attacking himself. Very good. Another hit to the stomach, but he now misses. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That gives Agamemnon a chance to counterattack. Hits him in the left leg. And Test of Iron is back, dealing more damage to Agamemnon's chest. And now stomach. Early on, it seemed like Agamemnon had the edge, but now Test of Iron is doing really good, actually, with his counterattacks. Another hit. Another hit. Very good. He seems to be blocking everything Agamemnon is putting forward and dealing damage to his chest. But now he has to roll away because he got hit twice to the stomach. His stomach is almost ready to go down. Ooh, that's very dangerous. And Agamemnon indeed gets the last hit. How unfortunate for Test of Iron. He was doing really well there. Got Agamemnon down to 59 in chest HP, but it just wasn't good enough. Two unlucky hits to the same spot, and Test of Iron goes down. Congratulations, Agamemnon, you are the second combatant to win the fight. Our next fight is between Cadiz, a Western Hive soldier drone who is fighting with a long sword, and a Greenlander Haramoto who is fighting with a guardless katana and a wakizashi. Good luck, boys, and let the fighting begin. Cadiz goes in there. Will Haramoto block in time? Yes, indeed he will. He now counter-attacks, but Cadiz is pressing him now, dealing damage to his stomach, and again to his left arm. Trying to attack Haramoto, and he got a hit on Cadiz's chest, but Cadiz counterattacks again, looks like to his chest as well. Who will win this fight? Guardless katana versus a longsword. Looks like Cadiz is taking some more damage to his chest. If Haramoto managed to hit him always in the same spot, then Cadiz will go down, but Cadiz is also doing double damage right there with those hits, bringing Haramoto's stomach down to 72 now. Very good. Oh, we jumped away for a second. I'm sorry about that. Carl just wanted to say something apparently. Oh, Cadiz gets hit, this time to stomach, and he counterattacks. Haramoto is still doing pretty well, gets hit himself. And he hits... Ooh, another hit to the chest of Cadiz. He's not doing that great. Another hit to the chest. Wow. Haramoto is really projecting his strikes exactly at the same spot. The spot that he needs to if he is to win this fight. His stomach, of course, is not doing that great, but he's protected by some heavy samurai armor that could help him win this fight. While Cadiz, of course, being a soldier drone who just hit him to Haramoto's right leg, does not have any protection for his head. But lucky for him, he has not actually gotten hit to the head at all. Just stomach so far. And more hits again to the chest. I should have said chest instead of stomach. I'm sorry there. But they are also doing pretty good at blocking those hits. Cadiz attacking. They're both just playing it safe right now. Ooh, again, Haramoto with a strike to Kadish's chest. But Haramoto is on the ground now. Ooh, Kadish got some really good hits there. Haramoto's leg is not doing that good. Could Kadish drop him down by chopping off his leg? Now that would be quite something, but unfortunately Kadish fails that hit over there. Ooh, another hit again to the leg, I believe. Very nice. And now Haramoto counterattacks, but he's hit again. And again to the right leg. Kadish is definitely bringing on the pressure now, but he gets hit himself again to the chest. Haramoto just knows where to strike. He just knows what to go for, but his leg is almost giving out. He is pressuring with that leg too much, putting it forward. And Kadish knows how to get through that. Ooh, but two more hits to Kadish. His chest is really on the edge of going down, but he gets hit in the leg now himself. And again, his chest is very, very in a bad position there. Ooh, looks like Haramoto's leg is almost ready to give out, but so is Kadish's chest. Haramoto's leg is not gonna keep him up for too long. It's at -19 now, but he still keeps on standing, keeps on fighting, while Kadish's chest is at 2. Just one more hit and Kadish will go down, and he goes down indeed. Haramoto is the winner of this fight after striking and striking and striking on Kadish's chest, just delivering the pain exactly to the spot that needs to go, and Haramoto wins this round, almost losing his leg in the process. Our next fight is between Banana the Man-Eater, the crazy cannibal, fighting with a horse chopper and katana, wearing no armor at all, and between Nobody, Hive Prince, who is fighting with a Nodachi. Let's see if Banana can actually do anything over here. Let the fight begin. Banana charges in. Let's see if Nobody will respond in time. Indeed, he blocks, and ooh, huge hit right from the start. Another huge hit. Banana is not doing very good. His chest is getting ready to get destroyed, and more hits. Nobody is just pressuring him like crazy. Banana, he's bleeding out. His head and chest got wrecked, but he get one hit on the head of Nobody, and Nobody just finishes him while he's on the ground. He's bleeding out. His chest is destroyed. His head is destroyed. That was the quickest fight ever, and Nobody, he's the winner. Got hit only once in the head, while he destroyed and absolutely destroyed poor Banana the Man-Eater, who was wearing no armor. Maybe stupidly so. We are halfway through the round of 16, and next fight we have Skill-Ass, who is fighting with no weapons, just martial arts, versus Spoke, who is fighting with a combat cleaver and Wakizashi. Let's see how our martial artist does over here in this fight. Let the fight begin. Let's see if Spoke can block the hit in time. Ooh, very nice dodge by Skill-Ass, and he got a hit, but he got hit himself in his left leg. Tries to kick him, but not doing that good. Looks like Spoke is blocking most of his attacks. Very nice kick there, but he's not doing that good. Ooh, good hit to the head, I believe. No, that was an arm hit. Very good dodges by Skill-Ass, dealing lots of damage to Spoke, but not really in the areas where he should be dealing damage. Unfortunately, his leg is not doing that good. His head is not doing that good, but he kicks. Ooh, huge kick to the stomach of Spoke. Our martial artist is doing pretty good so far. Very nice dodges over there, but he gets hit himself, unfortunately. So very nice kick. Ooh, Spoke's stomach is not doing that good. Could Skill-Ass get through him? Oh, another hit to the stomach, and Spoke dodges away. Skill-Ass hits him in the arm, but he's also hit in the chest and leg himself. Skill-Ass, can you get him down? Spoke gets another hit, and Skill-Ass is victorious, destroys Spoke's stomach. Congratulations, Skill-Ass. Very good dodges over there, very good hits. I am impressed. I never thought a martial artist could do so well at these levels of skill, but he indeed has done great. And Spoke is out. Congratulations, Skidlass. After that amazing fight between Skidlass and Spoke, we now have Dragonus, who is fighting with a Foreign Saber and Wakizashi, a Shaq versus a Shaq. Nani, who is fighting with Naginata Katana and Wakizashi. Let's see which Shaq is gonna win this fight. Dragonus goes in there for a first hit. Will Nani block in time? Yes, indeed she will. And now she counterattacks. And Dragonus counterattacks. Ooh, this seems to be a very equal fight over there. After 2 fast fights, we now have a fight that might go for a much longer. Because so far, nobody has managed to strike the other quite yet. One fighting with a saber, the other fighting with a polearm. Ooh, good hit by Nani over there. Hits Dragonus' leg. Very nice. But Dragonus hits Nani in the head. And she returns the favor by hitting him in the leg and the arm. Very nice start. Nani gets hit to her leg. And now pokes Dragonus. Ooh, very, very good job over there. They're now once again blocking both of them. Good fight there. Good fight. Ooh, Dragonus hits Nani twice. Her head and stomach are not doing that great. Her leg is slightly injured as well. But nothing too bad. Everything is still open. And she hits him. Tries to poke, but Dragonus blocks. Very good and fast block there by Dragonus. Let's see how she's gonna do. Ooh, she got hit again. I think to the stomach. She's taking some damage there, but Dragonus misses his opportunity to press on and destroy her. Ooh, she got hit in the leg. Very good job by Dragonus there. And he hits her again in the stomach. She is now blocking, and she returns the favor, hitting him in the stomach. Both of them are taking damage to one of their most vulnerable parts. But the question is, who spreads the damage and who manages to hit the same spot over and over again? Nani's stomach is not doing that well, but she counters attacks again into the stomach of Dragonus. But she gets hit. I believe that was a hit to the arm? Potentially. Oh, she got hit again in the same arm. Nobody so far has had to go for their secondary weapon quite yet. All using their primaries. And Nani strikes him and strikes him again and again. Into stomach. Into stomach. Very good. But he strikes again. Dragonus. There, it's so equal. The fight is so equal. But Nani manages to strike him. Their stomach damage is at, ooh, another hit. 47 now for Dragonus and 62 for Nani. She's doing better after Dragonus was hitting her for quite a while, but now he seems to be spreading the damage, going for her head, and he hits her stomach now, and he hits her legs, I believe, but she manages to block from the ground. That is pretty amazing job right there. Who would have thought that she would manage to do that? And another hit to Nani's stomach. And he swings in there, dealing more damage. Seems like Nani has taken more damage so far, but it's more spread around while she manages to get Dragonus, poke him in the stomach once again. And she's taking more spread out damage to her head and now to her stomach, but Dragonus manages to miss that important hit. He hits her again to the head, I believe. She manages to block and counterattacks with a hit to the stomach. This is really an equal fight. A fight between equals. Whoever can get the other one down first. Ooh, she's on the ground, but she gets back up. An insane fight there between Dragonus and Nani. Ooh, she's hit again. She's on the ground, but again, Dragonus seems to be spreading the damage. If only he could hit her to the chest, or I should say stomach, that would be good, because she is definitely going for that. She's getting hit in the arm now. Both of them are dropping their strength and dexterity due to the many injuries they have been suffering so far. Nani gets hit to the stomach. Ooh, her stomach is at 14. Her stomach is at 5. Tries to poke him back, but does not succeed. Dragonus is doing incredibly well over there. And she hits him again. His stomach is now at 14. Could she do it? She would need probably 2 more hits. No. Dragonus hits her to the stomach, drops her to the ground, and Dragonus is the winner of this incredible match between the two Shaq. Congratulations, Nani almost did it, but Dragonus in the end is the victorious. After that amazing Shaq fight, we have a Hive worker drone, Mushi the 7th, fighting with Udachi and Wakizashi, and he is facing Toasted, who is fighting with Naginata and Wakizashi. Let's see who is gonna win this one. Let's fight. Mushi is going in there. Is she gonna be able to block? No, no, no. Toasted gets hit over there to her chest, tries to counterattack, but Mushi so far is blocking with that huge unwieldy blade, and now he gets hit twice to the chest and to his leg. Just remember, he's a Hive worker drone. He does not have that much HP on his chest and legs and everything. And she seems to be destroying him now. With that huge unwieldy blade, he can hardly block anything. And Toasted is doing an amazing job just hacking at him. Just hacking and hacking. Oh, he's on the ground. Mushi, get back up. You can do better than that. Will that huge Udachi. He does have samurai armor, but that does not help you if you are under a relentless attack by Toasted like this. His chest is getting destroyed. He got hit in the arm, I believe, over there. Tries to counterattack, but he's on the floor. Hits him in both of his legs and his chest. Toasted is just going ham on him. He is on the ground. His chest is almost destroyed. His legs are not there, but he gets some counterattacks. Good job there. A couple counterattacks. Good job, Mushi. Hits her in the chest a couple of times. His chest is really not in the right position, and Toasted gets the last hit. Congratulations, Toasted. Mushi tried. He went on a crazy counter-attack over there, but she just destroyed him in the long run using her long blade Naginata, and Mushi just couldn't block all of her attacks with that huge unwieldy Udachi. Congratulations, Toasted. Good win. And our last combatants in the first round of 16, we have Kojiro Fuma, a Shaq who is fighting with a hunting saber and short cleaver, versus Oda, who is fighting a combat cleaver and short cleaver. Let's see who can win this one. Kojiro, go for him. Let the fight begin. Oda is still on the ground. Will he be able to block the first attack? Indeed he will. And he counterattacks, hits Kojiro in his leg arm. Kojiro tries to go for him, and he hits Oda in the leg, but Oda counterattacks again to his left arm. Will we see the first man lose an arm and has to resort to his secondary? Oh yeah, Kojiro and his unholy chestplate really does not protect his arms too well. And Oda hits him to the head and to the chest now, while he himself got hit in the stomach and the leg. These guys are going ham and chopping with their big blades that are made for chopping. Ooh, Oda missed the opportunity to counterattack over there. Tries to roll back. Kojiro misses an attack. And Oda goes in there, but he's blocked. He tries to attack once again. Ooh, Kojiro dealing some more damage to Oda's leg. And another hit on Kojiro's left arm. But he did manage to counterattack and hit Oda, I believe, in the leg. And again in the leg. And again in the leg. Ooh, misses the last one. Just in time, Oda manages to get away from here. And hits Kojiro, I believe, in the chest. Another hit to his leg, I believe. Good job. He manages to block it. Kojiro manages to block it. They're both doing very good. But Kojiro, that way he could really lose his arm, while Oda might actually lose his leg. Who's gonna lose an appendage first? That's a very good question. They're both blocking each other, but Oda with a good hit to... No, actually that was Kojiro to Oda's chest. I'm sorry there. Just had to misplace them. Oh, another hit on Kojiro. But Oda doesn't seem to be doing that much damage to anything but Kojiro's exposed left arm. And he, just as I said that, he manages to hit him in the stomach, of course. Can he get past Kojiro's defense? His defense is doing pretty good. And of course, as a Shag, he has more HP. His dexterity has dropped tremendously, but he is again hitting Oda in the leg. Could Oda keep on standing on that? And he hits him in the chest, I believe, or was that stomach hit? And again, oh no, Kojiro has to resort to his secondary. He is using his short cleaver now. His left arm is just swinging around uselessly. Congratulations, Oda. That was a good tactics. Maybe chop off the man's arm and then try to get him down. He hits him in the chest now. We'll see how that works. Another big hit to stomach, I believe. Very, very good, Oda. But how is Oda's leg doing? His leg is still fine. Hits Kojiro in the stomach. And he has no trouble blocking Kojiro's attacks now that he's using just his secondary. Very good tactics there by Oda to just go for the man's arm. Tries to chop it down, and now he's dealing damage to his chest and his stomach. That is not so well protected from the left side anymore. Kojiro still manages to block, but he is not doing that good on attacks. And just as I say that, he really hits Oda, I believe, to his chest or stomach. But Oda manages to block more, and with a big hit again to Kojiro's arm. There is no way that arm is gonna heal back up, and he would be able to use it in this fight once again. Very, very good job there by Oda, but he now has to strike the man in his chest or stomach without getting hit himself, because his leg is ready to give out, and if his leg gives out and he falls to the ground, Kojiro will get the win after all. Ooh, very good hit by Kojiro there. Who could do it? Ooh, Kojiro's chest is not doing that great, and stomach. Let's see if Oda can finish him. That's the question. Oda's leg is really not in good position. One more hit and probably he's gonna have to fall to the ground. He won't be able to use it anymore. He gets hit, but he hits again. Very offensive move there. Oh, his leg really is almost gone. Oh, that's really bad. One more hit and he's done. But also Kojiro's chest seemingly not that well protected by the arm, but again he hits him the left arm. He hits him in the... Was that a chest hit? I'm not even sure anymore myself. Ooh, very good block by Oda. He counterattacks and Kojiro hits Kojiro again in his stomach, but he's hit in the process, hits him in the stomach. What a fight between these two. Oda's chest is not doing that well now. These guys are really equals in this fight, but it looks like Kojiro's stomach is almost ready to go down. He hits Oda. Oda is just struggling to get back into the fight. Has to rest for a second. Hits Kojiro. Really, at this point, each hit could down each of the opponents. But Kojiro got hit in the arm once again. Oh man, that is really unfortunate for the poor Shag. That's what the protection of this unholy chest plate is. But one more hit to his chest or stomach and it's gonna be a big problem. Well, Oda goes back. His chest is almost ready to give out as well. Good block there. Really, at this point, anybody could win. This was a hit to the man's arm, and Kojiro, without an arm, actually gets a final hit on Oda's chest. This is insane. The man who almost lost his arm manages to get through by destroying the other man's chest. His chest and stomach were also almost ready to give out. What a fight. Amazing. Good job, Kojiro. We are now in the quarterfinals. And the first fight will be between Karl and Agamemnon. Just to recap, whoever wins this fight will be fighting Haramoto or nobody. And then we have Skittle Ass versus Dragonus, and the winner of that fight will be fighting either Toasted or Kojiro Fuma, who is too cool to look at the upcoming fight. So, this fight, we have two boys wielding Falling Sun, and Karl also has Guardless Katana, while over here Agamemnon has a Falling Sun and a Short Cleaver as his secondary. Which of the Falling Suns will win? That's a very good question. Carl managed to beat Hisoto earlier in the earlier fight, so that's his second fight versus a Shek, and Agamemnon manages to beat Test of Iron, which was his opponent. So, without further ado, Carl, let's get in there, boy. And Carl's gonna go in for the first swing. And let's see if Agamemnon manages to block him. And a huge counterattack by Agamemnon right away, twice. Hits him in the chest and the leg. This is now quarterfinals. This is where the real boys are starting to fight. This is where all the, let's just say, not the best fighters went out. And Carl and Agamemnon were the best of the best. Agamemnon had some trouble getting his blade out there, got hit in the chest. And Carl hits him again, this time to the leg. And again to the chest. Ooh, Agamemnon, he started very well, but now Carl is pressuring him. Manages to block. But just keep in mind, Agamemnon, he's a big Shek. He has more HP than Carl. But Carl managed to beat another Shek before. And he's doing great right now, dealing a lot of chest damage to Agamemnon, while he was taking stomach and chest and leg damage himself. You know, the damage being spread around a lot more than what he was dealing. So let's see if he can pressure Agamemnon some more. Ooh, Agamemnon with a big hit. And Carl, again, spreading the damage, but his leg is now doing very badly. His arm is doing badly. Ooh, Agamemnon is pressuring him, but that's some good hits from both of them. Carl with a nice hit. I believe he hit him in the arm, but got hit in the process himself as well. And now managed to hit Agamemnon in the stomach and in the chest. Ooh, that chest hit was very important. Agamemnon tries to get a breather and prepare, and gets back with a huge hit. Carl's chest and left arm are not doing that good, and his right arm as well now. Could we see again an arm being chopped down? His chest is getting destroyed. Well, Agamemnon's chest is also in the same spot. But looks like the damage on Carl has been really spread around a lot more. Ooh, Carl gets hit in the chest. He's not that good, doing that good. Agamemnon gave him some time to recuperate and strike back. Strike him in the stomach. Agamemnon is an honorable warrior, and he lets his opponents get back to their feet before fighting back. But for his sake, he gets hit there in the chest. That's you might be honorable, Agamemnon, but you will have to fight if you want to get up there and be the best of the best. Let's see if you can beat Carl. Only one hit to Carl's chest is needed, and then Carl is just down. Well, Carl is probably going to need 2 more to Agamemnon's chest if he tries to get through his impenetrable Shek armor. Ooh, good hit there. But it wasn't to the chest, unfortunately. Another good hit, and that was to the chest. If he could do 1 more to the chest, Carl will beat his second Shek. That would be quite an upset. And he manages to hit Agamemnon there. Very good. Again, not to the chest. That was, I believe, a stomach hit. Agamemnon is blocking, and so is Carl. Very good series of blocks from everybody. Oh, big hit by Agamemnon. Carl's left arm is not doing that good. Let's see if he can get... Ooh, another big hit. He just needs probably 1 more hit to the chest. Gets hit himself. His arms are really not in a good position. Very well done there by Agamemnon, who hits him once again. Just spreading the damage around. And Carl, with that last hit on Agamemnon, Carl manages to win against the Honorable Warrior. This is his second Shek that he beat. Congratulations, Carl. That huge-ass sword on your back is doing amazingly well. Nicely fought, Agamemnon. You were honorable, but in the end, Carl wins. Our second quarterfinal match is between a Greenlander man, Haramoto, who is fighting with Guardless Katana and Wakizashi. He managed to beat a Hive soldier, Cadiz, and now he's facing another Hive, this time a Hive Prince, Nobody, who is wielding an Odachi, and he had a really easy fight against Banana, the cannibal, in the first fight. We'll see how well he does now facing an armored opponent. So Haramoto, let the fight begin. Let's see if Nobody can block the first strike by Haramoto. Yes, he can. Let's see how well he does. Ooh, 2 big hits to Haramoto's left arm right from the start. Presses to the chest, presses to the arm once again. Haramoto is getting smacked, but deals damage twice. Good job. This time around to nobody's head and left arm. Well, he did manage to counterattack, but you can see that Haramoto's very solid armor is blocking a lot of the damage dealt by Nobody, but Nobody is just pressing the advantage. He's just attacking. But now we have another counterattack. Good job. And Haramoto is getting hit twice there. 3 times in the leg, in the arm, in the chest. Oh man, Nobody is just wielding that Nodachi like a crazy man. Doesn't give Haramoto time to breathe at all. Well, then Haramoto strikes again, but with just a little amount of damage. He is just getting destroyed by the Hive Prince over here with that huge ass Nodachi. That's some amazing damage. The thing is, though, Nobody is really spreading out the damage on Haramoto, and the armor is blocking a lot. So if Haramoto could get some good strikes, he could take his left arm out, and then what? Then Nobody can't actually use his big sword. He has no secondary, gotta remember that. He is the man that wanted no secondary, said that Nodachi is all he needs to win this fight. But is that gonna be enough versus Haramoto, who is fighting a lot better than Banana managed to fight? But then again, Banana did not have any armor at all. And while Nobody dealt a lot of damage to Haramoto, it was all spread out in different spots. Sure, this is draining Haramoto's dexterity and strength, but in the process, Nobody is also getting hurt. So his arms and his legs are not doing that good, and he's gonna have to press his advantage if he wants to win this fight. Or else is gonna be Haramoto known as the Hive Killer. Is this gonna be his second hive that he can deal with? We'll see. They're fighting right next to the corpse furnace, which is reserved for those that lose the fights, of course. And Nobody is pressuring Haramoto right next to the side of that thing. Oh, Haramoto really is hurt so far. He manages to hit him back, but look at Nobody go. He has destroyed Haramoto's left leg. He might go down just because of that. His left arm is not doing that good, but now Nobody gets hit as well, tries to get back up and gives him a breather. Well, Nobody's leg is also not doing that good. Indeed, could Haramoto bring this around? Could the heavy armor of Haramoto actually help him this time around? The problem here really by Nobody is that he spread the damage out so much. He's dealt a lot of damage. Ooh, he has him on the floor now. Pressing in, just a couple more hits to the stomach or the head or the chest would bring Haramoto down. But his armor is really keeping him up in this fight. And he counterattacks now, hits Nobody, and Nobody just loses his arm. He can still wield the big Nodachi with just one arm. That is some amazing skill right there. And he gets Haramoto down, chops his leg off, but Haramoto is on the ground. He cannot fight anymore. His leg has been crippled. After crippling Nobody's arm, this was really down to the wire. What a fight. But Nobody in the end manages to win. Congratulations, you going into the semifinals. In our third semifinals, we have our martial artist Skidlass, who destroyed Spoke in his first fight, and he's fighting Dragonus, who is wielding a foreign saber and wakizashi, and had a huge fight versus Nani in the first round. Let's see how well Skittle can do against a Shaq this time around. He goes in there for attack, just as he did in the previous fight. And let's see, ooh, no blocking there from Dragonus. Got hit in the stomach right away, but he hits left arm of Skidlass. Skittle really good at dodging over there. But looks like we get some nice blocks over there by Dragonus. And Skidlass is just dancing around him. 2 huge hits to stomach and the head of the big Shaq, and now hits him, kicks him in the stomach. Wow, Skidlass is really pressuring him. really good martial artist skills over there. But let's see how well Dragonis can do against this martial artist. Now his leg is getting kicked now. And Skill lands with a jump kick, but that didn't go that well. He hit him in the stomach once again. Dragonis, swings and misses. Skittle is just too good at dodging, and Dragonis is on the ground just like that. Skittle, all he did was get hit in the left arm a bit, took a bit damage to his right arm and legs, and Dragonis just got destroyed on the ground. The martial arts really doing crazy damage over here. Congratulations, Skill Ass. You are into the semifinals. Our last quarterfinal match is between Toasted, who managed to beat Mushi the 7th in the first round, and he's fighting with Naginata and Wakizashi, and she is fighting versus Kojiro Fuma, a big shag, fighting with Hunting Saber and Short Cleaver, who almost lost his arm in the first fight, had to resort to his secondary, but still managed to beat Oda in a really long fight. Let's see how well he does versus Toasted. Toasted, let us begin this fight, and let's see how well you can do versus Kojiro, or will you chop off his arms as well? And Kojiro takes some damage there to his stomach, but he's now blocking and takes some more damage to the chest. Her blade is not doing that much damage, but he doesn't appear to be counterattacking at all. He just tries to defend and shows her his ass there. But that was a big hit from the counterattack, hit her in the arm. Well, she is trying to spread the damage around, probably seep his, or just get rid of his strength and dexterity there, so he won't be able to attack. But that's a big hit by him. Although he's hitting her in the arm and legs, which are not gonna do too much for him. Maybe he's now trying the strategy of cutting off the opponent's arm, like Oda tried doing with him. We'll see who wins this fight. He's taking some damage. Kojiro is taking more stomach and chest damage. Looks like Toasted knows where to attack, really knows where to go for which blade, but now, Kojiro with a counterattack to her stomach, but she just chomps a bit at him, tries to poke him, he blocks. Big hit by Kojiro. Toasted took more stomach damage, and he pokes him back, pokes Kojiro in the chest. And again, another hit to the chest, but she's not dealing a lot of damage to the chest. She's gonna need a lot of hits to get through that big and sturdy, unholy chest plate that Kojiro is wielding. Interestingly enough, he hasn't taken any damage to his arms in this round. Looks like he is definitely trying to protect his arms a lot more, but he has dealt more damage to Toasted's right arm and now her stomach, but she manages to roll away from him. Counterattacks and hits him in the chest. Both are taking damage in the same parts. He's taking damage to chest and she's taking damage to stomach, so they are trying to go for that. But you can see how much Kojiro's armor is being able to block her attacks, but she is just pressuring him, going for that chest hits, tries to stab him and poke him. But Kojiro so far doing okay to defend. Not that good though, because his chest is really getting down there. She always pokes him in the chest. Just as I say that, she pokes him in the stomach and then again in the chest. I don't think he's long for this world, but he has surprised us in the first fight already. Let's see if he can do this. Ooh, his chest is almost down, and I don't think he'll be able to pressure her, but that's two big hits. Unfortunately, not to her stomach, which would be the place to go for. She hits him again, this time to his right leg, hits him in the stomach, hits him in the chest. One more stab will do it, but no, he blocks and hits back again. And he's down. Kojiro is down, and Toasted wins that fight. Congratulations, Toasted. Really, she went for that chest damage and she delivered. Almost no spreading damage around. Really good job, Toasted. She is our final semi-finalist. Congratulations. And we are in our first semi-final match. In one corner we have Carl, who is wielding Falling Sun and Guardless Katana, and he is known as the Shack Killer now. He managed to beat Hisoto and Agamemnon in his first 2 fights, and he is versus nobody. We'll see how he does versus a Hive Prince who is wielding a Nudachi. Nobody had an easy first fight against the Banana, the Mad Cannibal, and then he managed to defeat Haramoto with a lot of relentless attacks, but almost lost his arm in the process. We'll see how he does versus Carl, the Shack Killer, this time around. Carl, let the games begin. Let the semifinal match begin. Carl in there with his big sword, and nobody hits him right from the start. Hits him in the chest, hits him in the leg. Nobody is doing good, but I'm afraid if nobody gets hit by that huge sword of Carl's, this is not gonna go well for him. He's gonna take a lot of damage while he is spreading the damage around all across the Carl's parts. Carl hasn't gotten one single big hit in there yet. Trying to dodge away from him now, and now finally he gets a hit. Nobody's hit to the stomach. You can see that was a lot of damage to his stomach, and another hit to the stomach. Nobody, if he could get back out, he could deal a lot of damage to Carl, but Carl just needs a couple of hits and he's there. He just needs one more big hit to the stomach, and nobody's not going to be able to play here anymore. His hit to the leg was not that good, but he's hitting Carl. He's bleeding Carl slowly. Carl's on the ground. What a fight between Carl and nobody, who had a breakdance over there. Managed to dodge away from big swing from Carl. His leg is not doing good, but he's definitely dealing a lot of damage to Carl. Is Carl the Shack Killer gonna go down, or is he gonna be able to hit nobody once again into his stomach? Because that's all he needs to do. One more hit to the stomach. Oh, nobody gets hit there. His chest, I believe, and manages to score 2 strikes, and Carl goes down. Nobody with a hit to Carl's stomach manages to get down the Shack Killer, and nobody is in the finals. Congratulations, nobody, you are in the grand finals. And here we have our second semifinal game between Skittleass and Toasted. Now, all the heavy armor guys are out. Everybody remains. He's just wearing leather armor. Leather that is not very heavy. And we have Skittleass over here, who has managed to destroy first Spoke and then Dragonus with just his martial arts skills. And he's fighting against Toasted, who first beat Mushi the 7th and then Kojiro Fuma. She is using a Naginata and Wakizashi. We'll see how well Skittle can do against her long range attacks with that polearm, but the truth is, he gets 1 or 2 hits on her, she's gonna go down because she has no real armor to protect her. So let's see how well Skittle can do against Toasted. Will she be able to block? Oh, she gets a hit on him first. Hits him in the leg, but he manages to dodge. Blocks his attacks. Again blocks his attacks, but he again dodges. More blocks and dodges. Hits him in the leg again. Toasted is doing great, but he gets hit badly there to her right leg while dealing more damage. Now she gets hit in the stomach. More dodges, more stabs from her. Will she be able to be the first one to get down the crazy martial artist? But she is doing just so much damage to her with each of his hits. Wow, that was a lot of stomach damage, but she retorts and hits him again. His stomach is not doing that good. Another big hit, he could not dodge that one. Toasted is doing great. First combatant that could actually even get close to Skittleass. That must be her long blade that is allowing her to do that. But ooh, she gets hit twice very badly. Toasted, if the damage is spread, she could do well. But ooh, 1 more hit to her stomach could be the death of her. But then again, if she manages to hit Skittleass in the stomach 1 or 2 more times, she's gonna be the winner of this fight. 1 more hit to Skittleass's stomach and she can do this. And she does it! Wow! Skittleass, who almost destroyed her with his huge attacks, goes down against Toasted in the end. Toasted, her stomach did not do good, but she manages to destroy Skittleass again with her precise hits to his stomach, and she is in the grand finals. Congratulations, Toasted, you deserve it. And here we are jumping straight into the grand finals between Nobody and Toasted. Nobody, a Hive Prince who managed to defeat first Banana the Man-Eater, then Haramoto, then Carl. He's just using his Nodachi, and that's all he has. And he is fighting against Toasted, who just defeated Skidless, the crazy martial artist, in the semifinals. And she managed to go through Mushi the 7th and Kojiro Fuma before. So she has already dealt with one. However, will she be able to deal with another one? We'll see. She's using Naginata and Wakizashi. We'll see how she does. And these two guys are going to be fighting the best of 3. So, whoever wins 2 fights first wins the grand finals. So, Nobody, you get the first strike. Let the battle begin. Let's see if she's going to manage to counterattack as she did with Skidless. Ooh, no, she takes a hit there to her chest and then to her head. Nobody is just pressing his advantage right now. She dodges away and goes for another counterattack. But she hits him. She hits Nobody once to his leg, but he retorts with more hits to her chest, arm. He is just spreading that damage all over the place. If he could be more precise like she was previously with Skidless, I'm pretty sure he could be the winner, but right now he's just spreading the damage. And she's counterattacking a bit, but not good enough. Nobody's still doing better. She hits him once again. She going for the chest. There you go. This is the Toasted that we know. She's going for the precise hit there, but oh, she's taking some serious damage to her head there. Drops Nobody on the ground though. Hits him in the head. Takes a beating for it. Ooh, who's gonna go down first? Nobody's chest is really not doing that good, but Toasted, her head, chest, stomach, all that is really getting hurt. But that's the problem with Nobody. He's spreading the damage while she's going for the mark, trying to deal all that damage to just a singular point on her opponent. Another good hit once again. She gives him a time to recuperate and gets hit for her problems. Hit in the head, actually. Hit in the chest. Ooh, just 1 or 2 more hits on her head or chest could get her down. 1 more hit on the chest will definitely get her down. But she counterattacks with good chest poke. And Nobody gets her down in the end by a hit to the chest. Nobody gets the first fight. The first round he wins. And we'll see how he does in the second one. Here we are, the second game of the best of 3 of the grand finals between Toasted and Nobody. Nobody won the first fight, and if he wins again with his Nodachi, he'll gonna be the winner of this Kenshi Arena Tournament. But if Toasted wins, then we're gonna go to game 3, and we'll see how she does. So, Toasted, the first strike is yours. Let us begin. Let's see if Nobody can block it. We try to attack, surprise attack, but he gets hit in the stomach, manages to block the second attack, and counterattacks on her chest and left arm, but she manages to hit him again in the arm. Good hits there by, wow, really good hits there by Nobody, but he's getting poked. This time around, Toasted is also spreading the damage around a bit more. Maybe she thinks if she goes for the same strategy that Nobody went for first, maybe she's gonna do better this time around, but he is just ruthlessly attacking her, destroying her leg and her arm. She does manage to get some strikes back. His chest is not doing that good, but her arm is not doing that good either. Well, if she gets 2 more hits to his chest, he's gonna go down, but he's just destroying her arm and leg. Could we have a leg drop? If he gets her leg low enough for her toughness to drop down, then maybe. But he just needs 1 or 2 more hits to his chest, and she's gonna be victorious in the second round. She needs just to dodge his attacks, but her defense is just not good enough in this case, it seems. Just not good enough. Getting hit to head again. Her arm is not doing that good. Nobody is just pressing his advantage. Doesn't care that he has been hit so many times in his just one spot in the chest. He knows what to do. He knows what he's going for. Her arm is almost done, but she gets him. And she says, "Kiss my ass, loser." Wow, we have some smack talk from Toasted, who manages to get nobody down in the second match after it almost seemed like nobody's gonna get her. But no, she does it. Congratulations there, Toasted. We're going to the game 3 of the grand finals. Here we are in the game 3 between Toasted and nobody. This is it. Each of them got 1 hit so far, each of them got 1 win. Whoever wins this one is the Kenshi Arena Grand Champion of this tournament. Is it gonna be Toasted, wielding Naginata and Wakizashi, or is it gonna be nobody, a Hive Prince wielding an Odachi? Well, only time will tell, and Toasted, god damn it, Toasted gets to have the first attack. Toasted, let's begin. Let's see how well she can do this time around. She managed to drop him after some serious attacks from nobody in the last round, but she seems to be counter-attacking now. Pokes him in the chest once again. She knows what to go for. She always goes for the man's chest. She always pokes him there, while nobody just seems to be spreading the damage around. And look at that. Well, now in this case, it's actually quite the opposite. Well, there you go. He's spreading the damage. We'll see how well they can do. She pokes him in the chest again. Ooh, he's at 42. That's like 2 or 3 hits away from dropping down. That is dangerous. She hits him again in the chest. Will Toasted win this chest war? Toasted's chest is also 22. Wow. Her chest is at 7. And she goes down. Nobody gets her down. He didn't want to spread the damage this time around. He knows what he's going for, and nobody wins the grand finals. That was a surprisingly quick win in the last match, but nobody is the winner. Nobody is the grand winner of the first Kenshi Arena Tournament, hosted by our honorable Lord Koko. Congratulations to our winner, Nobody, who was submitted by Hehe241. We had some great fights today, but he managed to win in the end with his amazing Nadachi skills. I'd also like to thank the rest of you who participated in this tournament, and my apologies if I pronounce your name wrong. First we have Carl by Random Dude, I'm sorry. Then we have Mushi the 7th by Houseplant Leaf. Then we have Nani over here. Nani was submitted by Fortnite Speciality. We have Hisoto, submitted by Aditya Vikram Khandelwal. Dragonus by Little Dragonus. Skittle S by Lucky Son Charanga. Oda by Schalk Engelbrecht. Kujiro Fuma by Zeref. Then we have Spoke by Mystic Form. Agamemnon, the Honorable Man, over here by Philip Nassitum. Haramoto by Mason Roundstone. And our boy Banana, the Man Eater by Ronald I. And we have Toasted, our finalist, by The True Toast. Cadiz by Felipe Morgado. And last but not least, we have Test of Iron by Jan Karash. Thank you everybody who participated in this. I really appreciate the support of all of you out there, and thanks for being here every day and watching Kenshi, Ringworld, and all other weird stuff that I play. Really special thanks to those who, you take your time and watch premieres with me. I know not all of you can make it, either because of time zones or work or all kinds of other things, but Lord Koko over here thanks you for your support. It's been 5 years to the month since I started this channel, and I never thought I'd hit 20k subscribers. I never thought there'd be so many of you wanting to watch me talk shit while playing games, wanting me to support me monetarily through Patreon and other means. Some of you even sent me stuff back to my home before. Really great support from all of you in this community, and really to be all of you wanting to be part of this community on my Discord or being active in the YouTube comments. Really thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching Kenshi and everything. Really big thanks to all of you again. You guys are amazing. I do hope you enjoyed this tournament, and here's to more to come in the future. I have some big ideas of how we could evolve it, and I'm also open to your ideas. I was thinking maybe of doing 3v3 tournament next. We'll see how that goes. I think if we did a 3v3 tournament, we would have like these 3 guys over here. Each of them would have to be different race, each of them would have to wear different armor, and each of them would have to wear or be equipped with different weapons. But you know, that's all debatable. Now, for all of you that participated, all 16 of you, don't forget to hit me on Discord after this video. I have some Steam keys for you, just random games that you can play and hopefully enjoy. And congrats again to Nobody for winning this contest, winning this tournament. Good stuff. But for now, thank you everybody for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Koko out.